Good afternoon, student. Today we're going to start a new chapter of India People and Economy book, chapter 12, that is Geographical Perspectives on Selected Issues and Problems. Mainly in this chapter, there will be discussions about the environmental pollution, water pollutions, and other aspects of environmental issues being explained about the various pollutions, how the urban waste disposals can be done in order to have a safe environment, a case study being given regarding the problems of the urban areas, regarding the problem of slum development. It will be discussed, taking example from the case study of the Dharavi slum, that is the largest slum in Asia in Mumbai. So today we will discuss about this environmental issues. We know that environmental pollution actually it results from the release of certain substances and energy from waste products of human activities. There are many types of pollutions. They can be classified on the basis of the medium through which pollutants are transported and diffused. Pollution can be classified into air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, and noise pollution. First, we will discuss about what is water pollution. Whenever indiscriminate use of water by increasing pollution and industrial expansion has lead to degradation of the quality of water that we use. Surface water available from river, canals, lakes is never pure. It is being somehow contaminated. It contains small quantities of suspended particles, organic and inorganic substances. When concentration of this substance increases, the water becomes unfit for us and it becomes polluted. And hence, we cannot use it. In such a situation, the self-purifying capacity of water is unable to purify the water. Though water pollutions are also created from natural sources also, by erosion, by landslides, decay and decomposition of plants and animals, etc. Pollutants from human activities are the real cause of concern for today. Human beings pollute the water through industrial uses, agricultural, cultural activities. Among these activities, industry is the most significant contributor for the water pollution. Industry produces several undesirable products including industrial waste, polluted wastewater, poisonous gases, chemical residuals, numerous heavy metals, dust, smokes, etc. Most of the industrial wastes are disposed of in running water or lakes. Consequently, poisonous elements reach the reservoirs, rivers, and other water bodies, which destroy the biosystem of these waters. And major water polluting industries are leather industry, pulp and paper industry, textile and chemical industry. So various types of chemical used in modern agriculture such as inorganic fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides are also pollution generating components. These chemicals are washed down to rivers, lakes and tanks, and these chemicals also infiltrate the soil to reach the groundwater. Fertilizers induces an increase in the nitrate content of surface water. Cultural activities such as pilgrimage, religious affairs, tourism, etc. also cause water pollution. In India, almost all surface water sources are contaminated and unfit for human consumption. Water pollution is a source of various waterborne diseases also. The disease commonly caused due to contaminated water are diarrhea, intestinal worms, hepatitis, etc. The World Health Organization shows that about 1/4 of the communicable disease in India are waterborne. Though river pollution is common to all rivers, yet pollution of river Ganga flowing through one of the most populous region of India has caused great concern among us. In order to improve the condition of the river, National Mission for Clean Ganga was initiated. The National Water Mission for the Clean Ganga, which has been initiated by the government of India, and the Namami Gange program has also been launched for the same. What is that Namami Gange program? Ganga as a river has national importance, but the river requires cleaning by effectively controlling the pollution. Has been launched by this program. What are the objectives of this program? Developing sewage treatment system in towns, monitoring of industrial effluents, development of riverfront, afforestation along the bank of increase biodiversity, cleaning of the river water, development of Ganga Grams in Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, and West Bengal, creating public awareness to avoid adding pollutants in the river, even in the form of rituals. So, today up to this the discussion. Then in the next class, we're going to start from the air pollution. Thanking you, class.